but I don't understand why you're here, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And again, I don't understand at what point, the way we were raised, somebody raised us and they did a horrible job. At what year is it no longer their fault and these are all our own choices?
Boom. Right out the gate, the judge isn't mincing words. Your choices are your own. This sets the tone. No excuses. No blaming parents forever. Question for you. At what age do you think personal responsibility really kicks in?
Report last week.
All right, is there a person here for Mr. Eric Lee Cooper on Zoom? And thank you for your patience this morning. Sometimes dockets become something unexpected.
It's hard to try and get my witnesses together. Is there somebody on there?
Yes, there's somebody on, but they're not.
Could be a Violet Robinson.
I'm here.
So what is your name?
Violet Robinson.
All right, are you able to show your video?
I thought I was. I'm sorry. Let me. Oh, well.
I'll send an ask witness counsel.
Well, I also have two witnesses here in court.
Do you want to take the witness on Zoom first or less? So do you want to take her?
I step up.
All right, call your witness.
Ariana Sullivan. Ariana, do you know Eric Cooper?
Yes, sir.
And how do you know him?
That's my boyfriend.
All right. How long have you known him?
6-7 years.
Okay. Do you know his personal situation, his family life?
Yes, sir.
Do you know his mother?
Yes, sir.
When he was put on probation, was he living with his mother?
Yes, sir.
And do you know what happened in that situation?
She kicked him out.
And,
She kicked him out?
and did Eric at that point have any place to go?
No.
Here's the first bombshell. The girlfriend testifies his own mother kicked him out, leaving him on the streets. This flips the narrative. Is Eric failing probation? Or is he a victim of a broken home?
So was he, to your knowledge, was he on the streets for a while?
Yes, sir.
And then you subsequently reintroduced yourself to him or met him again?
Yes, sir.
And is he living, do you live with your father?
Yes, sir.
And your father's here in the courtroom also, right?
Yes, sir.
And did Eric come to live in your house with your father and you?
Yes, sir.
And how would you describe how he's doing at this point? Have you noticed?
Notice this shift. The girlfriend paints Eric as stable, lining up jobs and even wanting to go back to school. This is classic courtroom strategy. Show potential, not just mistakes. Do you buy it?
A change in it?
I would say he's doing better. I see he has stability, and he's ready to focus on himself more. He wants to go to school. He had a job. Jobs being lined up, interviews, everything.
How would you describe his life with his mother? You've known him for quite a few years.
Terrible. She's hectic and a handful.
I'm sorry, what?
Terrible. She's hectic and
She's what?
hectic.
Okay.
Do you know whether or not she has a drug problem?
Yes, ma'am.
Is that a yes? She does have a drug
Yes, she
problem.
does have a drug problem.
Has she been to prison before?
I believe so. Yes. Yeah.
So Eric
All right,
has,
so just 1 second. So these answers have to be your answers, not his answers. Either you know or you don't know. If you don't know, then the answer is you don't know.
No, I didn't.
Okay. All right, you may continue.
all right. So with the stability of your home and your dad being there, do you think Eric could finish this probation?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you asking the judge to put him back on probation?
Yes, please.
Right. I believe that's all I have, Judge, unless you have some questions.
Yes, Your Honor, thank you. Just a few questions. One, you said that your father and you live in this household that he and Mr. Cooper moved in with y'all.
Yes.
How many people live in that household?
Me, my father, Eric, and me and Eric's 2 dogs.
And who's
Me and Eric's 2 dogs.
two dogs? Okay, sorry, I didn't fix that laptop. And then you said that, how well do you know his mother?
I grew up with her.
You grew up?
Yeah.
At the same time, like with Mr. Cooper, how old are you?
I'm 19.
19. So y'all, a little bit of age difference, about 4 or 5 years, is that right?
Yes.
Okay. And so, how did he come to meet you and start living with you?
So we ended up texting on Facebook and met up with each other. I seen that was
That's it?
pretty much.
Do you have a job?
I do babysitting.
Babysitting? And so, you babysit at your house?
If they want me to, or 9 times out of 10, I go to my clients' houses.
Are they aware that somebody that's on probation
Yes.
for burglary, the habitation, is also in the household
Yes.
with their children?
Yes.
No further questions, y'all.
That's all I have, Joe.
Okay. So I'm trying to understand. So is she saying, and you can ask these questions, is she saying that she didn't have contact with him for however many years, and then he reached out to her on Facebook, and she found out that he was living on the streets, and she brought him to a house that's her father's house? Is that what I'm hearing?
I asked my father if we could move in, if he could move in with us. My father was okay with that because he's known Eric.
Okay.
He's younger.
The families have known each other for a while, is my understanding, Judge.
Okay, I'm just trying to get a clear picture of everything.
So basically grew up with each other. So after finding out that someone I care about is on the streets, I'm not gonna allow that. So I called my dad. My dad said it was fine. We also talked to my mom. She said it was fine, that she would help us any way she can, and that's how we've been ever since.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
My name is Richie Sullivan.
Mr. Sullivan, you know Eric Cooper, is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
How long have you known Eric?
All is right.
Whoa! 39 years ago, this witness was sentenced to 99 years in this very courtroom. That's powerful testimony. It's not just support, it's lived experience. Imagine hearing that as a judge.
I've known him 2 different ways. May I say something first?
Yes.
39 years ago, I stood in this courtroom. 39 years ago, I stood in this courtroom. Got 99 years. I didn't have the support. I mean, I had the support that he don't have.
All right, so you're saying you were sentenced to 99 years?
I do this. I volunteer at the courthouse, jail, TDC. The only reason why I only stand in front of my boys, they've been in trouble. I ain't been to court. I ain't been to court for them. Yes, I did.
All right. And you now have a place to reside, is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you think you could comply with probation
Yes, ma'am.
at this point?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you asking this judge to give you another shot at proving yourself to her
Yes,
that
ma'am.
you can do this?
Yes, ma'am.
You didn't pick up any new offenses after you were placed on probation, did you?
Yeah.
You've been in Bexar County Jail now 2.5 months.
Yes, ma'am.
Has that opened your eyes to anything?
It has. I started my GED in here. I see myself improving in GED. I learn new things.
Would you, if you were put back on probation, would you continue to work on your GED?
Yes, ma'am. Well, when I got released, I had went up to St. Philip's myself, and they were supposed to start classes January 10th.
Is there anything else you want to tell the judge today?
I do deeply apologize for you seeing my face here again. Honestly, especially as a young black man as myself, I would deeply apologize for that.
All right, so here's the thing. I always tell people, don't do the young black person with me. But, because, I see you're a black person, but I don't understand why you're here, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And again, I don't understand at what point the way we were raised, somebody raised us and they did a horrible job. At what year is it no longer their fault and these are all our own choices? You know, 25, 30, 40, 50? At what point are our choices are our own? And what I do know is that everybody who comes in here and they're placed on probation, I always tell them, if there's an issue, let probation know. If you feel probation is not addressing it, you can come to court. I've had people to come to this court before because they're homeless, they got kicked out of their home, and we try to figure out what we can do. Probation tries to figure out what we can do. But when people disappear, I don't know what people expect me to do because my hands are tied. With that being said, State, you have questions?
No, Your Honor. No questions.
Judge, I would like to state that, I mean, he was put on probation. He didn't get any of the help from probation that you had offered him. He's taking full
Well, let's make the record as clear. Probation had the help available for him. He didn't take advantage. He didn't reach out to contact them.
Exactly, Judge, and he's taking full responsibility for that. He is a young man. We're just falling on your mercy today to give him another shot, to keep a felony off of his record, which will follow him till you know when. And if we could just give him another shot, he'll abide by anything you ask of him. If you want to put him on a monitor, if you want to put him, I don't think he has any drug issues or anything. I think he's just a scared
24-year-old.
But
All right, so y'all want to step back, y'all can confer with probation and then come to me with a recommendation, then I'll make a decision. All right? All right, thank you. David Dundelon, recommendation.
Clarification, Your Honor.
All right, defense, what are you requesting?
I've conferred with probation. They agreed to extend him 1 year in each case, GPS monitor for 60 days, bi-weekly reporting, and she didn't state a time limit on that, and proof of
This is a gut punch. He asks the court to give Eric a first chance. Not a second, not a third, a first real chance. That framing is everything. Do you think it's smart wordplay or genuine truth?
employment within 30 days.
All right, this is what I can tell you. We haven't seen you, but I've heard the testimony. I understand he has certain issues in his life. So I'm going to give you a choice. These are your only two choices. You don't have another choice. These are your only two choices. I can revoke you, and if I revoke you, I'll sentence you to 2 years in the burglary of a habitation case, and I'll sentence you to 180 days in the unauthorized use of a vehicle case. Or I will find you guilty in each case, and I'll extend you for 1 year and continue you.
I was so hoping not to get him a felony conviction.
I mean, we hadn't seen him. There has to be some sort of punishment.
But Judge, it was only for a short time. He was a couple of months. He was.
I mean, the only reason why it's a short time, and correct me if I'm wrong, I take no offense to people correcting me if I'm wrong. But the only reason why it was a couple of months in a short time is because he got arrested for a violation of his condition.
I understand that, but I was so hoping not to get him that felony conviction, which is just devastating for these young guys.
I know. That's why people need to report. That's the easiest thing. And if you speak to him, and if I'm wrong, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm sure he will tell you. I tell people when they're on probation, if there's an issue, let probation know about it. If you feel they're not addressing it, you can come to court and address it with me.
I understand that, Judge, but all right.
So those are his two choices. So you want to talk?
And here's the million-dollar question from the judge. At what point do excuses expire? Bad parents? Rough childhoods? Yes, they matter. But does the slate ever truly wipe clean? Or do the scars always echo in court?
To him about that? Yes, come forward. And then after this, we're bringing the jury back in.
He wants probation.
All right, come forward, Mr. Cooper. All right. All right, we're back on the record in 2024 CR 008984 and 2024 CR 5691, State versus Eric Lee Cooper. And I'm sorry, if you could have I need a trial court certification for both of these cases. All right, Mr. Cooper, I find violation of condition number 4 true in each of these cause numbers. Do you want the court to continue you on probation?
Yes,
All right, you understand that the court is going to find you guilty in each cause number and place you on community supervision?
yes, ma'am.
Is that what you're asking for? Are you waiving your right to appeal? All right. Then in each cause number, I'm going to find you guilty. And there's to be no unsupervised contact with minors. And the court is going to sentence you any request for the underlying.
Your Honor, the underlying, we would be requesting 8 to 10 years.
All right. The court will sentence you to 8 years in the prison, suspended and probated for 8 years.
Yes.
All right, thank you. Guys, could you bring out Mr. Bach? Yes, what's your question?
The supervisor with minors, does that mean children too?
Yes, that means that there will have to be someone there with you, another adult.
Their mothers?
Yeah, it could be their mother. It could be the person who's here with you today.
Thank you.
All right, you're welcome. All right, I need him to